Do you have a clear understanding of everything that your business has to offer? That's a tough, uncomfortable question for a lot of business owners. If you sell a single product, it's a no-brainer. But for many service-based businesses, it becomes a lot more complicated. Consider a digital marketing agency. Digital marketing can mean web development, SEO, social media, paid media, press releases. It's almost endless. But even if you run a social media agency, that becomes just as vague. Is it a consultancy where you provide guidance? Do you actually post on the client's behalf? Is it more oriented towards organic traffic, paid traffic? Regardless of what business you're in, my point here is that people who do business with you and the people looking into your business don't know or understand everything that it is that you do. Most of the time, people are looking for a solution to a problem. And if they hire you, your business ends up providing that specific solution. But the reality is they're most likely hiring a number of other businesses to provide a number of other products and services. So there's a good chance that your business already offers many of those products and services. So then the question then becomes, why weren't you asked about handling anything beyond what you specifically were hired to do? In my experience, 99% of the time, it's because you didn't put yourself in the right position for that upsell. It's true. The fact is, if you don't allow your clients to buy more, they aren't going to buy more. It sounds so obvious, but you'd be shocked the number of businesses that let this fall through the cracks, and it's never intentional. There isn't a business out there that isn't interested in bringing in more revenue from its existing clients. The issue is that they've never dedicated the time and resources to outline each and every single product or service offered, and then connected the dots from one product or service to the next. For a long time when I was running my marketing agency, it took me far too long for me to realize that if someone came to me for a rebranding or a design project, chances are that they actually needed a new website as well. It was right in front of my face, and the chances are it's right in front of yours as well. So how do you allow your clients to buy more? I usually recommend starting by having a meeting with all the primary stakeholders of your business and coming up with a list of service items or products that your business offers. Think of it as a menu of products and services. Maybe there's a rough version of this that already exists somewhere, and if so, use that as a starting point. And if there are any productized service offerings that you came up with after watching one of my earlier videos, incorporate them as well. Ultimately, the idea here is to have a simple bulleted list of all the products or services that you offer, along with rough pricing associated with each one if possible. This might end up being used for only your internal staff to remind them of all the offerings that exist and to give them a little bit of a guidance and how to steer conversations with clients. But at the same time, it could be built out, designed, and made up into a more tangible, client-facing document. In some cases, this won't be appropriate, but in general, I highly recommend taking this approach. It's been an enormous benefit for my own agency, and I've seen it work wonders for a number of other business owners as well. So think back to my video on creating the ultimate experience for your clients and prospects. This product or service menu can be used as part of that specific process. Imagine handing your new client a document that outlines all of the company offerings with a brief description and general pricing. This lets them know that your business offers far more than they've signed up for. And I guarantee that there'll at least be a few things on that list that they've been meaning to address for a long time now. So think of it like this. In the end, this is really just a form of customer education, which is something that needs to be regularly considered and folded into the work you're doing for all of your clients. But customer education isn't strictly about letting them know about all of the products or services that you have to offer. It's about providing them with a deep sense of understanding when it comes to the value that you and your business are providing for them. As an example, think about a CRM platform that you use for your business. When you first signed up for it, were you acutely aware of each and every tool integration or feature that was offered? The chances are you signed up for it, used it for the one thing that you needed to primarily solve for, like customer data management or emails, and then took months and maybe years to start investigating all that it had to offer. And if I'm being honest, most companies that I've worked with definitely weren't using all of the features that were included in software solutions that they had been investigating and purchasing for years. And even worse, if they had spent a little bit of time investigating these things, they would have saved their business a significant amount of time and money. The fact is, by not putting your clients in this situation, you'll simultaneously sell more to your current clients while also building their loyalty and trust. What you provide for your clients in order to educate them will depend on your business alone. The important thing is that it's both thorough and effective. If you sell software as a service, maybe you should create a screen share video that's unique to each specific client. Since you've met them and you understand their primary interest in your service, you can focus on certain features primarily and then go quickly through all the other secondary features. If you're an agency, you should walk them through the specifics of what you'll be doing for them, the timeline, and how your client will experience all this work. From there, give them your menu of service offerings, clearly describe each one, and make suggestions for how specific offerings could combine with those that the client is currently using in order to bring more growth to their business. Again, whatever process for client education works best for you should be incorporated into their kickoff meetings and kept top of mind in all client-facing meetings. And please, whatever you choose to do, do not make it boring. Part of the reason that people don't pay attention to tutorials and instructional videos is that they seem almost tailor-made to put you to sleep. You should be proud of your business and all that it has to offer, so be sure to show that with compassion and excitement. Now, when you talk through all your business can provide, be sure to always connect it back to your client and their specific pain points. Because at the end of the day, the more you can provide for your client, the more they'll trust you to take on more business. If you aren't giving your clients opportunity to buy more, extreme growth isn't going to happen. So if you want to kickstart the process of allowing your clients to buy more, be sure to download the worksheet that accompanies this video on extremegrowth.com. This worksheet is designed to help you think through everything that I've mentioned here and help you clearly understand the next steps that you'll need to take in order to make the process of buying more the obvious choice. Here's to achieving extreme business growth. I'm Chris Mulvaney. Thank you.